One of the big misconceptions about being on a Scrum team, and indeed most Agile teams, is that every member has to be able to do everybody else's job interchangeably. Often that comes from our originally training when we talk about how the team owns the sprint goals and team owns the sprint objectives, and we all win or fail together, and we swarm and collaborate. The reality is we actually want to look for and develop T-shaped skills and E-shaped skills. Think of the letter T. We've got a long horizontal bar and then a long vertical bar that runs perpendicular to it. If you think about that, the skills needed to identify what the customer wants, define it, architect it, develop it, test it, deploy it, all of those skills should be on a team. What we want to do, though, is we want to develop people who have a little bit of knowledge across all of those skills, but really excel in one area. And that's kind of how the letter T comes into play, where we have a little bit of information about, if for example, I'm a developer, I know a little bit about customer feedback, creating user stories, doing some testing because I should be testing my stuff, those sorts of things. But I really thrive as a developer. And so that's where that long leg of the T comes in. That's where I have deep experience. The other kind of shape is the E. And if you think about that, that's similar to a T, but in that approach, you have enough information or enough skills to do all of to be dangerous, I guess, with all the skills needed on a team, but you have deep specialty in 2 or 3 areas. Generally, I prefer my teams to have T-shaped skills, and we talk about the areas where collaboration and swarming are important, but we certainly wouldn't be productive, efficient, or cost efficient to try to have everybody be an expert on everything on an Agile team. So hopefully that helps, and you're able to take that back to your teams and say, hey, let's build our T-shaped skills. We do want to do some cross-training where it makes sense, but let's build our T-shaped skills and collaborate more effectively. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'd love to help.